Welcome to Encounter Shawnee Mission. I'm Lizzie Hall.
And I'm Matthew Briere. First, let's go to Belinda and check out their annual Walkathon fundraiser.
At the end of a normal school day, kids would fill the hallways, but on the day of the walkathon, the halls are empty. The Belinda Walkathon is a school event that raises money for the school and the teachers. The students are gathered in the gym, eagerly waiting for the event to start. We asked one of the parents what her favorite aspect of the walkathon was.
My favorite part about the walkathon is getting all the kids outside, playing together and casual. Families and friends can come up as well, and they get to learn about exercise and nutrition. And typically we have a professional athlete here to talk about those things with them, and it's great for them to see professional athletes doing what they love to do too.
John Sosa, a professional indoor soccer player for the Missouri Comets, came to the walkathon to tell students about professional sports.
I currently play professional indoor for the Missouri Comets. I got a chance to come in and talk to the kids here at the elementary to share a little bit about my background and my soccer career. I've been playing professional for 3 years with the Missouri Comets. So yeah, it was a blast to come here and just share a little bit of our information with the kids.
While the kids were walking outside, we asked John Curtis, a parent, what he had to say about the event.
I don't know, it's fun to see all the kids exercising, and I hear it raises a lot of money for teachers, aides, and the school, so it's a good part. It's a little cold, but still pretty fun.
We asked multiple students what they liked about the walkathon.
Getting the prizes. Walking with my friends.
I like hanging out with my friends and just having fun.
For Encounter Shawnee Mission, I'm Dexter Durbin with Cameron Myers.
Belinda students aren't the only ones getting exercise.
Briarwood Elementary also provides a way for students to get out and get active before school during Walk, Jog, Run Club.
Briarwood Elementary recently started a Walk, Jog, Run Club to encourage students to exercise and get them ready for class in the morning. It's a great way to motivate students and be ready for an active school day.
Well, Dr. Peach started it, and we have a lot of kids that get to school early, and so he decided they might as well be active while they're here. Tuesday, Thursday, they come out, they can walk, they can jog. Parents join them, and we're just keeping track of their laps. Getting them active before they go in and start learning.
Dr. Peach always was talking to us last year about getting the wiggles out of the kids, and it does help them focus more on whatever they're studying in school, and just helps them kind of settle down for the day.
Well, research even shows that the more active a kid is, the better they're doing in school, and so there's activity breaks, they get their recesses, and now getting them jogging is just more effective than having them sitting and waiting for class to start.
I love them getting exercise, and I think overall it's good for the kids, for school, for their well-being.
Some mornings they want to run, and so they do. Other times they just want to walk. So it's a good combination for kids to just get exercise early in the morning. We actually start about 7:30, and so we actually will walk down here, and then we'll go ahead and continue on doing the walk, run, and jog.
Walk, jog, or run, which do students like best?
Walking. Running. Running.
Running.
Running. So running's my favorite part because you could get your energy out and have fun.
Students who come in early and participate in Walk, Jog, Run benefit from the new club.
Running around and you could get really good exercise. It kind of wakes me up before all of my stuff we have to do.
For Encounter Shawnee Mission, I'm Michael Kraske with Nick Miriani.
It's great that the kids, parents, and teachers are getting warmed up on these cool mornings.
Our next story takes place inside the building at Tomahawk Elementary. The book fair is one of the most popular fundraisers at elementary schools across the district. Students at Tomahawk Elementary are encouraged to learn about new authors and titles at their annual book fair fundraiser.
The money directly goes back to supporting our library and increasing the amount of books that we have, newer books, newer titles. Those are the things that it goes right back into and helps kids and continues to spark their interest to read.
It gives the kids a chance to see books that aren't necessarily in the library, and they get to see some of the new releases, and they really like that. and it has a wide variety of interest levels and subjects, which is really cool.
I like the way the kids get so excited. They find their favorite authors. Frequently, some of the times the kids can't get the book from our library because everybody else has it checked out, so they get to buy their own book.
I think it just makes kids very excited about reading, so it's just something that's different than the regular coming to the library, so they get excited about actually purchasing the book and actually keeping the book. My favorite part of the book fair is when the kids get so excited about seeing the library transform from the library to an actual bookstore, so the excitement of all the books and the things that they get to see. They love it. I dress up for the book fair, so the week before we get to show the book fair video, and so I kind of dress up a little bit, and then when the actual book fair is set up, I dress up a lot like this.
Students shared why they look forward to the book fair every year.
Sometimes you see books that maybe you really like and you were wanting to buy, but they were too much money somewhere else, and then they're cheap enough for you to buy. Getting to look at books and experience different books. You get to buy books for only a certain price.
Well, I like graphic novels and science or history books or biography books.
For Encounter Shawnee Mission, I'm Lizzie Hall with Matthew Briere. We had a great time at the book fair.
Yes, we did, Lizzie. Where did you go to elementary school?
I went to Prairie.
Oh, that's great.
Let's see what students and parents are doing at Art in the Garden.
Every year, Prairie has their annual Art in the Garden event. This year, we got the chance to check it out.
Art in the Garden is one of our community builders, so it's a free event for the school and for the community to come and just experience our garden that the school has worked hard to grow for over the number of years. This year we tried to do a lot of recycled projects. So we used recycled newspapers, bottle caps. We create plywood shapes with drills and screw in the tops. And then we've made flowers out of magazines, yarn hearts. We're making teepees out of sticks found from people's yards, wrapping them with colorful yarn, and we're gonna make a teepee for the garden that will stay in the garden. Every year we have an auction for Prairie, and so last year we did a canvas where every child came up and made a mark. We kind of designed the piece and told them what mark to make, but ultimately it was all kids' marks, and then we sold it off at the auction, and it went for quite a lot of money. So this year we're doing 2, and then we have 6 smaller canvases, so hopefully that will raise a lot of money.
The kids had a lot of fun. We asked them what they thought about Art in the Garden, and here's what they had to say.
My favorite is the cap screwing. 100% and 1,000 for fun. I like painting our faces.
I just can't believe how much fun I've been missing.
My favorite is taste testing, bread.
Each year it gets better. Yeah, definitely.
There's hot chocolate.
With Abby Coder and Grace Jones, I'm Maddie Burkhart, signing off for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
I loved being a Prairie Panther, and I still have the piece I made at Art in the Garden in 6th grade. Matt, where did you go to elementary school?
I went to Westwood View Elementary, but I lacked the musical talent that the students in our next story have.
The Westwood View Band is made up of 5th and 6th graders who want to develop musical skills early and learn to play an instrument.
Beginning band are 5th graders that have just started playing this year. The 6th grade band, or also the advanced band, have been playing for 1 year, and so they've got a year of experience on them. So they're ready to go on and tackle other things that the beginners are just starting to get their eye on.
One good part about the band program at Westwood View is that it gets them playing music at a young age, and it's something that it can do other than maybe play sports.
The band consists of a wide array of brass instruments and woodwinds.
We generally stick with 4 wind instruments. We have 2 woodwinds, we have flute and clarinet, and 2 brass instruments. We have the trombone and the trumpet.
Over the last couple months, they have been practicing several songs that they performed with other East Area elementary schools at their district concert.
We'll have a band, the students from Westwood View and from Highlands and from Corinth and from Briarwood, and we're all going to come together and form one band for the 5th graders and 1 band for the 6th graders, and put on kind of a demonstration concert for the parents so they can understand what the students have been working on and what they've learned during the first quarter of the school year.
Well, my favorite song that we will play for the concert is Largo.
I like playing the concert songs more. They're more fun.
Everyone enjoyed the concert and loved seeing the band's improvement.
I really liked the song that they played today called Dr. Rock, I believe, and they also played the song from Shawnee Mission East.
The Westwood View Band program gives kids a chance to develop musical skills and find a new, fun hobby. For Encounter Shawnee Mission, I'm Julia Peterson with Sarah Allegri.
They're doing a great job, and I really like the East Fight song.
Absolutely. For our next story, Clark and Josh went to Corinth to check out the great students who are involved in Courtesy Crew.
Courtesy Crew is a group at Corinth Elementary that requires members to be responsible and to show respect for the Corinth community.
Courtesy Crew is just a great way for the teachers and students to make a good impression to kids as they come in, to open the doors and help them to get out of their vehicle, but also to create a safe environment.
These select individuals are chosen to make Corinth a safer and better place. Students need to arrive at school at 7:45 a.m. They will be on duty from 7:50 to 8:05. Participation in Courtesy Crew will provide the students an opportunity to grow, not only in regard to responsibility, but in gaining experience and confidence working with adults and other students.
What I like about Courtesy Crew is that we can open the doors and help people get out of their cars safely.
Courtesy Crew members will be ambassadors by politely greeting students and adults when opening vehicle doors, guiding pedestrians to use the marked crosswalks, enforcing procedures for bike use and entering the building.
I'm in Courtesy Crew because my parents think it's a great responsibility. I also get to see my friends and their parents every morning when I open car doors. At the end of the day, I take kids to the bus and help them get home safely.
For Encounter Shawnee Mission, I'm Josh Zellner with Clark Dorr.
Isn't Courtesy Crew such a great way to welcome students to school in the morning?
It sure is. Now let's shift our focus to Highlands Elementary for their Hawk Night event.
Look to the skies as the Highland Hawks take flight at their annual Hawk Night Flight Run. Students were given the opportunity to get together with their friends and family and spend a nice Friday evening running and eating supper as a community.
The Hawk Flight Night, this is just it's a great opportunity for the Highlands community to come together and just have a great evening to, just before, it gets cold and everybody gets locked away in their houses. And so this is a great opportunity for everybody to enjoy the outdoors one more time. So.
Hawk Flight Night benefits the PTA at Highlands, and the PTA pays for Spanish, extra activities for the kids.
Some of the clubs, chess club just got started up, so that helps fund that, and so.
My favorite part about the Highlands Hawk Flight Night is running through the sprinklers, and my baseball coach was with me for a few minutes.
My favorite part is that I like playing with my friends at school.
I think the kids' favorite part is the run. You get them all lined up, and it's a big challenge for each of them to see how fast they can go and how quick they can get back, and so I think that's their best part. So.
My favorite part about being a Highlands Hawk is we have great teachers and we have great students.
I get to see all my friends, and I made some new friends this year. Last year I had some ones that I made, but now I'm getting to know them better because most of them are in my class, and one of them is my #1 best friend, Linus, and he is the bestest friend I could ever have.
I think this is probably one of the fundraisers that includes both the parents and the kids. They get to come out and do something fun, something healthy, get a run, play at the park, and have dinner.
For Encounter Shawnee Mission, I'm Cashel Fitzgibbons with Will Henry.
Many schools are doing great things to help kids get active, including Indian Hills Middle School.
I know I always loved playing flag football. Let's see how these middle schoolers like it.
Every Thursday after school, Indian Hills Middle School hosts their flag football club that is open for any student to come and play.
We started off as an ultimate frisbee club. Many years we had quite a bit of turnout for that. The interest has kind of waned a little bit, and students came to me and we talked about it, and they said they were more interested in a flag football club. So was it 3 or 4 weeks ago we switched over to flag football. It benefits the school because it's an opportunity for kids to get out, have fun, not an overly competitive environment. Anybody can come out and play. And it really just gives people of a wide variety just a chance to get together. You know, for me as a teacher, it allows me the chance to get to know students outside of my classroom in a much more relaxed setting.
We got a chance to ask some of the students what they like best about the club.
It gives me just a chance to play a bunch, and it's really fun. It's after school. I just like how you can do it not as like a hardcore full-on sport. You can do it how you want. You don't have to go home. You can just play here.
I just like catching the ball.
We also asked the kids why they liked it better as a club rather than an organized sport.
I have more time to play the sport.
Well, I think it depends on if you just want to play like just for fun or if you really want to play to get serious. I think an organized sport is better for being serious, but just to have fun. I think like a after-school club is the best.
Signing off for Encounter Shawnee Mission, I'm Grace Jones with Maddie Burkhart and Abby Kotar.
This looks like so much fun. I wonder what else they're doing at Indian Hills.
Well, this year, middle school students in the district are learning how to incorporate technology in the classroom.
On Wednesday, September 17th, we went to Indian Hills to check out how Ms. Jones' computer mentoring class is implementing iPads in the curriculum.
And so it would look like rather than carrying a yearbook, you would actually be carrying an iPad. But of course, that's up to you because you come up with the idea.
Definitely, it involves all students. It allows students to finally take an active role in the class. No longer can we have a passive student. A student is actually involved in everything that's going on, just like with the Post-it notes. A student that normally wouldn't take part in that is going to take part in that because it's done anonymously. And so I know who it is, but they feel a lot stronger about it. Google Classroom allows them to have access to their learning at any time that fits for them. If they're absent, they can get to it. It makes it so that we've got it in our class and feel organized. Everybody's on the same page, and then if they're absent, they can pick up where we left off. The Skyward Gradebook is now on their app, and so they can take responsibility for their learning. There's no passive student anymore. We're all involved in the same learning process, and we're learning together. That's what I like the most about it.
Students are definitely enjoying the convenience of having iPads and not needing to carry so many books and supplies.
Now you don't have to carry around textbooks, and it's more organized and easier to do things on the iPads.
If you're sick for a day, you can just check up on the Google Classroom and figure out all your assignments, and it's a lot easier to do your assignments and figure them out from home.
Thank you to Ms. Jones for letting us stop by her classroom to learn about how students are using the new iPads. For Encounter Shawnee Mission, I'm Jacob Caro with Philip Fuson.
While the Indian Hills students are busy in the classroom, Shawnee Mission East seniors are busy outside the classroom.
Seniors participate in the new SHARE project called Senior Service Day.
Seniors at Shawnee Mission East spent their day off volunteering at a local apple orchard. This is the first year that the SHARE organization at East has done Senior Service Day.
We started Senior Service Day this year because we thought this year was we got a new director. It's a really good opportunity to kind of redefine SHARE, and it's an idea that McKinney and our director have had since the summer, and we thought it was good to get everybody out there, get involved, see what it's like, and hopefully that'll get them interested in getting involved down the road.
We're here at Cider Hill Orchard, and the people who own this give us free rein to take the windfalls. That's the apples that fall on the ground, and what that means is that those would go to waste. They have people come out here and pick apples, like it's a you pick apple orchard. But in this particular place, we get the windfalls. They're perfectly good, they would go to waste, and they instead will go to food banks and food pantries to feed people.
Not only could students volunteer at the apple orchards, but they could also pick from a variety of different projects such as hospice house, soup kitchens, or a senior living home. Apple picking was the favorite with more than 100 volunteers.
Well, my mom told me about it, and I was really excited because I love apples. They're like my favorite fruit of all time, so I was just like, absolutely sign me up for that. And it's going pretty well, I guess. This is my 5th bag, and I've picked about over like 250 apples, so all in all, it's going pretty well.
Go, Hannah, go!
I chose apple picking just because I was hearing about Senior Service Day and everyone was just talking about it since it was like the biggest event for everyone, and so I decided since all the people were going to it, it would not only be fun socially, but also, I don't know, who gets the chance to go really like apple picking all the time. It's gonna be fun, I guess. It's a beautiful day too, so I don't know, it was just one of the senior service projects that I chose to choose with a bunch of my friends and picking up apples, I guess.
For Encounter Shawnee Mission, I'm Catherine Sabates with Annie Savage.
Senior Service Day was a great opportunity this year. I'm so glad that I participated.
That's great. East is home to so many great activities. That includes this year's Coalition Quidditch Tournament.
On Sunday, the Shawnee Mission East Lancers gathered at Franklin Park to participate in Coalition's Quidditch Tournament. The Lancers helped raise awareness for a global issue, and they had some fun while doing so.
Coalition is a student-led humanitarian group that raises funds and awareness for different global causes. It was kind of a conglomeration of several students. We were doing some ideas on fundraisers that would be fun. And we know that the dodgeball tournament has been a success, so we were trying to think of something kind of quirky. It would be fun for people to get involved in, and a lot of kids here have seen Harry Potter, so we thought, why not do a Quidditch tournament? We're going to be supporting Sao Sari Foundation, which is a place in Cambodia and focuses on not only lowering child abuse and sexual abuse, but also providing education for youth and clean water wells and things of that nature. So.
The Lancers showed some great teamwork, and everyone was able to get some enjoyment out of this fun and unusual sport.
I actually wasn't signed up for the tournament. I was just here to take photos, and then they said that they didn't have a player, so I just went on the team.
Coalition's a pretty cool club. Freshman year, there was another Quidditch tournament and came in second place by default, but it's okay. I can still say played second place. It was a lot of fun.
There were 2 Quidditch tournaments my freshman and sophomore year, and I didn't get to play in either, but I really wanted to because it's Muggle Quidditch. It just sounds ridiculously fun. When this came around, I was like, okay, I've got to form a team up for this.
We're on volleyball Quidditch team. We're good team players, and we're going to win the whole thing.
It was a fun and active experience for all the Lancers that participated, and the group effort helped raise awareness for a global cause. For Encounter Shawnee Mission, I'm Jesse Blau with Joe Andriani.
Thanks for watching this edition of Encounter Shawnee Mission. I'm Lizzie Hall.
And I'm Matthew Rier. Remember, it's always great to be a Lancer.